was just excited. I was happy, but I knew at the same time we had another defensive stop that we needed to get. So even when you make big shots, you still got to focus on the next play.
How big was the win considering the ring night, your first game with the team?
Yeah, I mean, to start the season, you want to start on a positive note. And Houston's a good team, I think better than people know about. And so to get a good win against a quality team is great for us.
Steve, for the first game, how nice was it for the bench to contribute there at the end?
It's great. I mean, Shannon Brown also came in and got us going. He made a couple big shots defensively. It was all over him. And Matt Barnes too. And so I think the bench did their job.
You talk about your confidence. You just stepped up and just said, "Give me that baby." No hesitation.
Yeah. I think if you're going to play with guys like Kobe and Powell and Lamar, guys who create shots for you, you got to be able to shoot with confidence. And so that's how I'm going to play.
You feel like a Laker now?
Yes, I feel like it started. Lakers season is here, and ready to get it rolling for sure.
A little surprised though, you guys fell behind early. How much of that was the emotional roller coaster from the start?
I mean, it could be that. Like I said, it's Houston. They played really well. They're a very good team with a lot of great players. So I think a lot had to do with just how they were playing.
You played for different teams, different arenas, but what was it like playing for the Lakers and the night you get the ring?
Yeah, it was special. It was special. The fans are into the game the whole time. There's no place like it. There's no place like Staples Center, that's for sure.
Well, you've been to Staples Center a few times, though, but no place like
Been on
this
the other
locker
end.
room, right?
Been on the other end of it, but it's nice to be on this side for sure.
What is that Shannon about the lift that both of you guys gave the team? Is that something that you two, I don't know if you talked about it, but something that you guys felt you guys needed to do because of the way the game was going?
Yeah, I think every night. I think when you're coming off the bench, your job is to come and bring some energy, and it starts on the defensive end. You got to pressure guys, try to get steals, and then offensively, then knock down shots. So it's going to be big for us every night.
The last play, did you block the shot? You handed the ball on Brooks' shot? They didn't give you anything. It could be a block still.
I don't know if I got a hand on it. I made him change his shot, and I think Lamar got his hand on it after he changed it. So, just try not to foul him and make him take a tough shot.
The three ball you made from Kobe's pass, were you looking to see where he would penetrate? I mean, how did that all work out? When you got yourself
we had
position?
talked early, like 2-3 possessions. We had run the mid pick and roll a few times, and we had talked about how he was going to try to get in the lane and dump it to Powell. But at the same time, he told me to kind of pull up. If they suck in, then I'll be open, and that's exactly how it happened.
Did you think that pass was coming to you? It looked for a second like it was actually going to Powell.
No, well, I think I knew it was coming to me. He threw it intentionally for it to come to me. I think it just kind of happened to Powell didn't roll as far down as maybe he expected, but he made a great pass. I mean, that was big of him to trust someone new on the court, for sure.
Did it still feel like you were in kind of unfamiliar spots on the court, like the shots you took? Did they feel natural for you? Shots you're accustomed to, or did they feel a little bit out of character?
No, it's just shooting in this atmosphere. My first couple shots, didn't quite feel right. But once you get a sweat going, then things start to slow down. You get comfortable, and that's what happened to me in the second half.
Steve, you know, it's an up-and-down game. What does it say at least about the trust level among you guys that a lot of people involved in pretty big plays down the stretch?
Yeah, it just shows that it's a true team game. Your best players got to have trust in guys coming off the bench and the other players on the team, and he showed that for sure.
We have a veteran basketball team that really is not here just for fun and games. All these guys came here consciously knowing that they wanted to be a part of something special. And so I think it makes it easy, for them to come in and just do whatever it takes for us to win.
Potentially deeper bench since you've made the return back here?
Potentially. I guess that's the right word.
Yeah.
And, we know we have a long way to go and we have a lot of improvement to make, but I think we like what we have here and we just have to put the work in.
Can't do this tonight in Phoenix though, right? Play better defensively?
Yeah, we have to definitely play much better basketball defensively. But, Houston's style, the way they do some things, cause us problems. But, I think some of it was offensively for us. And then as you can see, as we started to make some shots and the energy in the building starts to build, the defense picks up and all these things kind of go together. And, on the road, you have to keep turnovers low, make free throws, defend without fouling. and then obviously make some shots.
Talk about Steve Blake's contribution tonight. Steve Blake's contribution.
Huge. You know, that's why he's here. His toughness, you know, his mentality. He's not going to make mistakes. He's going to knock down open shots, and you know, those are the type of things that we'll need. You know, not just tonight, but the other 81 games, as well as, you know, however many postseason games we expect to win. You know, that type of performance.
Was it surprising at all to see Phil leave those guys in and let it ride, kind of, and let him play those crunch time minutes? Stephen Shannon.
No, not at all. I think he's always wanted to do that with every team that I've been on, as far as I can tell. You know, he's going to go with, you know, if the guys that are in the game are playing well and they have rhythm out there, they're playing good defense, they're making shots, those are the guys that are going to stay in the game more times than not. And I think as a player, you appreciate that. And you know, it gives you the confidence that if you go in the game and you're doing some good things, you're going to get some minutes.
When you have a game like tonight, I mean, it probably took a lot of energy to come back and win. Does it just reinforce how long it is between now and April, and that, you know, it's a long season? And
yeah, no, it's an extremely long season, and you know, every game in terms of the way our opponent, you know, is going to approach us and approach the game. You know, there are going to be a lot of similar nights, you know, where it won't be so much about, you know, coming in and we're the defending champs and we're just going to, you know, our team's just going to roll over. We're going to have to win a lot of games, and you know, that comes with the territory. You know, the more successful you are, the harder it gets to continue to be successful.
is there any difference, or I mean, how close do you think Kobe is to